They most likely died because of the sovereign plan of God was going to change the lineage and bring about King David from the line of Abraham. Now, you and I might sit there and go, what? Like, what? We tend to forget because our lives are born, live, die. We are, in fact, what? We are linear beings, which means we have a starting point, pretty much a middle, and then an end in this fleshly approach, in this fleshly vehicle that we have right now. God is an interlinear being, not a nonlinear being, inter. And that means that God doesn't have this starting point or a finishing point or even a middle. God always was, always is, and always will be. And we find out that time was in fact created for the benefit of mankind, not for the benefit of God. Because we're a limited creature and can't understand things. Because it's very difficult for mortal to put on immortal, especially in the thought levels. Remember what Jesus said, and I've mentioned it before. Jesus said, if I tell you of earthly things and you can't get those, how can I ever tell you of heavenly things? That's so far past you, it's not even funny. That's what Jesus is telling. So we're looking at right now, and you're looking at this story, and the brutality or the reality of the brutalness of sin still seeps its way through mankind, still pushing mankind down and on the ground. And at the same time, the sovereign God is coordinating a story that is one for the ages, which will be eternally heralded, so to speak, because this God's word doesn't disappear. And the amazing thing about it is it actually took tragedies to bring about the perfect will and the promise of God because of mankind's rebellion and inability to surrender. And I think that we often think, well, that person died, and boy, the Lord could have sustained him or couldn't have sustained him.